The hunting party had been tracking their prey through the swamps of Zerath, 5 for 3 days. Krothtor, apex predator from the warrior world of Vangar, led the group with typical arrogance. His species had evolved as perfect hunters. Acid-resistant skin, redundant organs, blood that could neutralize most toxins. Behind him followed other renowned hunters from across the galaxy, each confident in their biological superiority. And then there was Lieutenant David Park, the lone human observer forced upon them by the Galactic Council's diversity requirements. Pathetic, Krothtor had muttered when the soft, pink creature joined them. Humans were known for their fragility, thin skin, single heart, no natural weapons. The fact that Earth's military insisted on sending one to observe the elimination of dangerous fugitives was clearly political posturing. Now, deep in the swamp, the hunting party stopped at a murky river. The water was brown with sediment, filmed with organic oils, and smelled of decay. Krothtor's subordinate, Vexmar, ran a bioscanner over it. Contamination level extreme, Vexmar announced. 17 different bacterial strains, high heavy metal content, parasitic organisms, and, interesting, a prion disease similar to what humans call brain-eating amoeba. No civilized species could survive drinking this. Krothtor laughed, a sound like grinding stone. Good thing we brought purification tablets. Even my species wouldn't dare. He stopped mid-sentence. The human was kneeling by the river's edge, cupping the filthy water in his hands. Stop, Krothtor barked. Are you trying to commit suicide? Park looked up, confused. What? I'm thirsty. That water contains enough pathogens to kill a Vorthan in seconds. Oh, this. Park sniffed the water, then shrugged. Smells like the Hudson River back home, maybe a bit cleaner. He drank deeply, then splashed some on his face. The entire hunting party froze in horror. You just... Vexmar's scanner was going haywire, trying to calculate how quickly the human would die. Park stood, wiping his mouth. What? It's just river water. You guys never drink from streams. From purified streams, perhaps, Krothtor said slowly. But that's biological warfare in liquid form. Ha! Park looked at the river again. My grandfather used to tell stories about drinking from the Ganges during his pilgrimage. Now that river could strip paint. This is nothing. The predators exchanged glances. The Ganges? They'd heard of Earth's rivers, flowing cesspools of industrial waste, human sewage, and ancient diseases. Yet humans bathed in them, drank from them, held religious ceremonies in them. Your immune system, Vexmar started. Yeah, it's pretty good, Park admitted. See, humans evolved alongside our pathogens. Every plague made the survivors stronger. Every outbreak left behind. Humans with better immunity. We've been drinking questionable water and eating questionable food for millions of years. Our immune systems aren't just defensive, they're aggressive. They attack, adapt, and remember. He pulled out his standard-issue water bottle. I mean, I prefer filtered water, but in survival situations, humans can drink from puddles, eat spoiled meat, live in sewers if we have to. Our stomachs produce acid strong enough to dissolve metal. Our white blood cells are basically microscopic berserkers. Krothtor's 4 eyes narrowed. Impossible. No species could evolve such resilience. Really? Park pulled up his sleeve, revealing various scars. This one? Childhood disease called chickenpox. This? Survived dengue fever in Southeast Asia. This mark? That's from a tuberculosis vaccine. We inject ourselves with weakened diseases for fun. Well, for immunity, but you get the idea. The silence stretched until Park noticed their stares. Oh, and that prion disease you mentioned? The brain-eating amoeba? Humans swim in lakes with those. Usually we're fine. Sometimes someone dies. Sure, but mostly we're fine. Usually? Krothtor's voice had lost its confident edge. Yeah, we call it building character. Every human child is exposed to countless pathogens. The weak die, the strong get stronger. Harsh but effective. By adulthood, we're walking biological weapons factories. Our bodies carry diseases that would devastate other species, but they don't even give us sniffles. Park knelt again, refilling his water bottle from the river. Actually, this reminds me you guys might want to stay away from me for a few days. Human bodies tend to adapt to new pathogens quickly. We become carriers before we even show symptoms. I'm probably brewing something interesting right now. The predators, who had been standing close to appear intimidating, suddenly found themselves stepping back. Your biological weapons, Vexmar whispered. Park laughed. Nah, we're just humans. We survived Earth. Everything else is easy mode. Later, when they found their fugitive, it surrendered immediately. Not because of the predator's weapons or strength, but because the human had sneezed. On a species that had never evolved alongside human pathogens, that sneeze was a death sentence.